Hello, my lovely people. I'm Zoha and welcome to Zoha Insight. I hope you all are doing great and are in best of your health. In today's video, I'll be creating this beautiful makeup look. It is more of a pink toned makeup look where the entire base is beautiful, soft, matte and glowing cheeks and the eyes. Oh my god, Colourpop is finally available in India on Nykaa. So I got my hands on two glossy lip stains in the shade Cherry Up and Sugar Snap. Then I got Colourpop Super Shock shadows and the shade is Frog and Rooftop Cocktails, and both are the Ultra Glitter finishes. And also their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 50W. So I wanted to try and test these products. So I have used these products along with some other products as well and created this beautiful makeup look for New Year's. And whenever you want to wear this kind of makeup look, or if you want to make some changes as per your beautiful skin tone and as per your preference, you can definitely go ahead and do that. So the makeup look is kind of a soft matte, beautiful filter-like, because the products I've used gonna keep your makeup long lasting for the entire day, plus gonna give you that beautiful blurry kind of a very skin-like kind of a finish on your beautiful face, and with glowing cheeks, glittery eyes, looks beautifully frosty, very much Christmassy, very much winter-like frosty eye look, and with glossy lips. We all love glossy lips these days. So I'll be creating this makeup look, gonna talk about the steps and products in this video. So purchase links of all the products will be mentioned in the description box along with some other video links that might interest you. So yeah, let's get started. Starting off with a skin prep, it is very important to do a beautiful skin prep before putting on the makeup, because so many layers of makeup we apply, so we need a really good hydrated and nourished base, a good prep. And for that, I'll be using this Quench Moncherry Brightening Face Mist. This is really good. It hydrates beautifully, gives a really nice quench glow. I'm spraying a little bit on my face and tapping on my skin for it to absorb nicely. Next, I'll be using this Minimalist Vitamin C plus E plus Ferulic Acid 16% serum. Vitamin C is great to give that illuminating glow with regular usage, plus it is going to help you with the dullness, dark spots, gives a beautiful even skin tone. So I'm applying just 4 to 5 drops and tapping it nicely onto my skin and allowing it to absorb for a while. For moisturizer, I'm using Clinique Moisture Surge 100-hour Auto-replenishing Hydrator. This is like a cult classic product, a beautiful gel-based moisturizer that applies so nicely and gives you that gorgeous nourished glass skin. You can see I am applying a little bit of amount and it has given that beautiful glow, beautiful nourishment onto my skin. It is like a beautiful base for your makeup to apply. So yeah, this is a really nice product that I like to apply in my nighttime skincare routine, daytime skincare routine before putting on the makeup, and your skin feels super soft, glowy and bouncy. You can see. Let's move ahead with the lips. I'll be using this two-phased lip injection in the variant Maximum Plump. If you don't like so much of tingling sensation, you can go ahead with the other variants. I'm applying a little bit of amount on my lips and focusing a lot on the center of my lips and my cupid's bow for that extra plump effect. This not only plumps and gives that glossy lip look, but also hydrates and nourishes, preps my lips so well for my lip product to apply beautifully and sit for a very long time. Now I'll allow my skin prep to set on my face for 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll start off with the makeup. Since I have combination skin, my T-zone is oily and rest of my face is normal to dry as per the weather. So I'm going to use a mix of primers, and firstly I'll be using this Colorbar Cellular Dry Oil. This is a gorgeous moisture boosting treatment. I'm just taking 4 drops, warming it up in between my palm and dabbing it nicely onto my skin and then tapping it for it to absorb into my skin really well, and it gives that gorgeous smooth finish to my base. Plus it is super nourishing, super hydrating, gives a really nice glow, and it is non-sticky. And as per your skin type, you can definitely maintain the quantity and apply this for the boost of nourishment and smoothness. Because on top of this, makeup glides like a butter. The next primer is the K-Beauty Color Correcting Primer in the variant Peach. I'm taking just a little bit of amount on my ring finger and applying around my eye area to give a really nice color correction plus a little bit of a priming effect. It is water-based, so it is very much hydrating. You can apply this primer on your entire face where you want to correct a little bit. And with the help of my ring finger, I am just dabbing around my eye area, nose, on the corners of my lips a little bit, just to give a really nice even looking base. And for my nose, I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer. This has salicylic acid and silk screen complex. I am focusing on the nose area only, so that's why I'm taking slight bit of amount and focusing on my nose area, just massaging it with the help of my fingertips and allowing it to absorb onto my skin for that smooth canvas, so that my foundation can sit beautifully on top of it and doesn't break and looks very much smooth and skin-like. A little bit on the center of my forehead, wherever I have visible open pores. So yeah, this gives a really nice smooth look, plus controls the oil for a very long time, and my makeup doesn't break on top of this particular primer. So if you have a lot of oily skin and visible open pores, this is just so beautiful product to go ahead with. So you can see, as per my skin type, I went ahead with a combination of 3 primers, a beautiful moisture boosting treatment for my nose and for visible open pores to control the excess oil and everything, and for the under eye area to cancel out all the dullness that I have. So yeah, 3 primers for combination skin. And as per your skin concern, you can also go ahead and mix different primers as per the skin concerns on the different parts of your beautiful face. Now let's start off with the foundation, the base of the makeup, the skin of your makeup. And for that, I prefer a really beautiful glowing skin. The glow should peak from within, and on top of it, I like to have a really nice filter-like, very smooth foundation. And for that, I'll be using MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint, and I am in the shade medium too. I'm taking a little bit of amount, and with the help of a sponge, I am applying it on the highest points of my face, focusing more on the highest points of my face, and whatever is left, I am dabbing on the rest of the area of my beautiful face. I like to focus on the highest point so that I can get most glow on that particular area. And on top of this, I'm gonna apply the foundation. So it is going to give that beautiful effect of glowing from within sort of a look. So that's why. And with this, I love a beautiful foundation from Nykaa, Matte to Last Pore Minimizing Foundation. This is long-lasting, velvet matte finish and oil control action. I am in the shade 04 and light because I have light skin tone with neutral undertone. It has a Stop technology, so it is going to give you that beautiful pore minimizing filter-like look. So I'm taking a little bit of amount and I'm applying it evenly on my entire face with the help of a sponge, and you can see it blends beautifully. It is looking like skin. It is not like a deadly matte or dry matte. It is very healthy matte, very soft matte, and the glow is peeking through. I can see that. You can also see that, and I love this kind of look. I don't mind if my dark spots and little bit of acne marks are peeking through. I like very much, beautiful skin-like base, and this is exactly what I'm getting with this. You can definitely go ahead and build up the coverage as per your preference, but I like this kind of finish, so I'm applying this much quantity. Now it's time for the concealer, and finally I'm gonna try Colourpop products for the very first time in this video. Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I am in the shade Light 50W. I am taking a little bit of amount on the back of my hand. This seems quite a perfect shade. Taking on the tip of this sponge and applying on the right side of my face, on the right eye, by dabbing it, and on left side I'll try with the help of a brush. So I'm dabbing it really nicely, and I have seen that with this kind of application you get a most natural looking finish. So that's what I'm doing. I want to see how this concealer looks because this is hyaluronic creamy concealer, so I have high expectations for this to be hydrating and very much skin-like. And I can see that this is really nice, hydrating and light to buildable coverage. So on the next eye, the left eye, I'll be applying with the help of a brush, applying a little bit of amount around my eye area and just buffing it nicely with the help of a PAC concealer brush. I'll add a brush links as well in the description box, so don't forget to check. I think this has given more coverage with the help of a brush, but for more of a skin-like finish, you can definitely go ahead with the sponge. And whichever application suits you the best, you can go ahead with that. I am applying a little more product just to see if it is easy to build this product. And yeah, it is looking so nice, very much skin-like, very lightweight. It doesn't feel on skin, and the shade is beautiful, more of a neutral side, slightly warm. So yeah, it is giving a really nice effect, and I'm liking it. And for bronzer, I'm using this Nudestix Nudies Matte All Over Bronze color in the variant Sunkissed. I'm taking some amount on the back of my hand, warming it up, and with the help of a sponge, I'm taking a little bit of amount and concentrating right below the cheekbone and right above the hollows of my cheeks, taking it towards the temple, like in a V shape. So this gives a really nice, beautiful bronze plus kind of a lifted look. I'm applying a little bit around my hairline for giving that really beautiful sun-kissed look, but not too much, because this has a really nice combination of bronzer with hints of red tones in it. So I'm not applying so much, just a little bit, just to add a slight bit of a sun-kissed look, which looks very beautiful. And also I'm applying it on my jawline to give a really nice chisel look. Nothing too much, very slight bit. And you can see by warming it up on the back of my hand, this blends like a dream. This kind of application gonna give the most smooth look. So yeah, that's what I prefer the most. For eyebrows, I'm using this Etude House Drawing Eyebrow. I am in the shade 02 Grey Brown. I am just focusing on the arch area, just giving a really nice definition on the eyebrows, you can see, and just blending everything really well with the help of a spoolie. But I am using the spoolie in a very fine feather strokes, not very overly I am blending, just a slight bit of feather strokes I am giving with the help of a spoolie to blend this particular product. And the shade is really good too, very much natural looking, and it's not very creamy or very waxy. It's just a perfect balance of texture that gives a really nice natural look to the eyebrows that I love. And now to give slight bit of a brightening effect and extra bit of a lifting effect, I'll be using this K-Beauty Hydrating Concealer in the 110N Light shade. Oh my god, I've emptied this concealer almost, just slight bit of the product left. So I'll be applying it under my eye area to give a slight bit of a brightening effect. I'm gonna give a little bit of a lifting effect on the temples, around my mouth area, on the bridge of my nose, and blending with the help of a brush. And the blending of this entire concealer is going to be in a slanted, lifted manner. You can see in the video, it is giving the most beautiful chiseled and lifted look, and it has given that brightening effect on the center of my face and especially under my eyes that I really like, and slight bit on the temple. That lifted effect gives a really nice impression when you apply the eyeshadow. So when I'll apply the eyeshadow, you'll be able to see that this lifted effect looks really nice. Now to set the under eye area, I am taking Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Banana Bread, and with the help of a PAC sponge, especially the medium variant, because this particular variant gives the most smooth look. So I'm taking a little bit of amount of the powder, just rubbing it on the hands, just soaking it really nicely for it to apply smoothly on my skin, and just dabbing it beautifully under my eye area. But I'm not setting onto my cheek area because I'm gonna apply a beautiful cream blush at the end. So that's why. Just focusing on the under eye area, on top of lid, around my mouth area as well. I'm using Huda Beauty Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. In this palette, I'm using a combination of the shade Juicy and Filthy. just mixing both of the shades really nicely and applying it onto my crease area, blending it well and just lifting it on the outer portion of my eye and taking it towards the tail of my eyebrow. You can see the blending process is like in a lifted manner. This step gonna give a beautiful lifted look to the eyes, and again I'm applying the mix of both the shades onto my lower lash line just to bind the entire look together for that monochromatic effect. Now, star of the show is Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. I got my hands on 2 shades, but I'll be using the shade Frog because I want to create a really beautiful frosty pink sort of an eye look. You can see this looks absolutely stunning, very frosty, very pink, so beautiful for all skin tone beauties. So let's apply. I'm going to take a little bit of amount and dabbing it onto my lid, the center of my lid, and oh my god, this looks stunning. I love how it actually looks on my eyes. Dabbing it beautifully on my entire eye area in a lifted manner again, and this is giving a really beautiful frosty shift. Again, I'm taking a little bit of amount and dabbing on the center of eyelid. Whenever I'm gonna shift, whenever I'm gonna move my face, that area is going to shine even more. The glitters are so soft, very creamy and sets like powder. They are just so fine. They doesn't feel on the eyes, which is amazing. They are just super creamy, super soft. Doesn't feel like harsh, gritty, glittery, not at all. Highly recommend. Oh my god, I am impressed with the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna leave it like this only because I want to keep this star of the show. I am not going to apply any eyeliner or anything, just only this Super Shock shadow in the shade Frog from Colourpop. Now I'm curling my eyelashes with the Colorbar Showstopper Eyelash Curler, and I'm using Smashbox Super Fan Mascara. This is a beautiful mascara to give a really beautiful length to the lashes. So I'm concentrating more on the outer lashes and applying really nicely on my entire eyelash. But I'm mostly focusing on the outer lashes in the outwards and upwards slanted motion to give that extra bit of volume and lift so that it can look like natural looking falsies, and applying a little bit on my lower lashes as well. And you can see this eye look is stunning. That frosty eye look with beautiful natural looking falsies kind of mascara is totally my thing. I totally love this eye look. And since we have focused mascara on the outer lashes more, so it has given a really nice lift. You can see it is beautiful. Now before going in with the blush, I'll be using Colourpop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stains. I got my hands on 2 shades. And I'll be using the shade Cherry Up because I want this makeup look to be very much winter-like, frosty pink sort of. I'm just cleaning off the lip injection with the help of a facial tissue. So if there is any dead skin, that is also going to come off. And I'm using Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Pinky Brown. Apply it nicely on the outer portion, outer parameters of my lips, and gonna give a really nice contour, a beautiful definition, so that glossiness can stay within the boundary that I'm creating with the help of a lip liner. Blending it with the help of my fingertips to give a really nice, smooth, smudged out look. Now I'm using Colourpop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain in the shade Cherry Up. I'm applying a little bit of amount on the center of my lips, dabbing it with the help of my fingertips a little bit for the stain to stay on my lips for a long time. A great trick that you can follow. Just dabbing it nicely onto the lips with the help of my fingertips, and then I'm applying the another layer again, and this time I'm focusing the entire coverage on my upper lip and lower lip really nicely, and you can see the entire coverage. That punch of beautiful pink lip is totally my thing these days. I am loving such glossy pink lips, and it is going to be very beautiful looking in person, and you can also see on the camera it is just so good. Allow some time, 2 to 5 minutes for it to set on your lips, and it is going to give you that smooth look and your lip lines won't show up much, which is amazing. This is a gorgeous pink. Oh my god, I don't have something like this in my collection. This is like pink with slight bit of a fuchsia hint, but also has a coral hint. This is very fresh and punchy, yet muted at the same time, so it looks really nice, very healthy actually. Now since I've applied the lip color first, so I know how punchy, how extra pink it looks, so now I can control the amount of blush I want to apply on my cheeks. And the blush I'm using is my current favorite. This is Rare Beauty Dewy Liquid Blush in their limited edition shade Worth, which is a gorgeous true rose color. And winters and rosy pink shades goes side by side. I love that. So I'm taking a little bit of amount on the back of my hand, and with the help of a sponge, I am applying as per the desired amount that I personally prefer, especially concentrating more on the cheekbone area in a lifted manner, but I'm not taking on the temples for now. I like to apply around my temples a little bit. Blush draping is my thing quite a lot, but this time I'm just applying it in a slanted, lifted manner and slight bit on the cheeks, applying on the other side and just maintaining the shade balance as per the lip color that I've applied. This is how it looks like. Beautiful dewy blush, very rosy pink. And this is very long lasting. Rare Beauty blushes are best sellers. Now it's time to apply a finishing powder, and for that I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I am in the shade 1 Fair, and I'm taking a little bit of amount with the help of a powder puff, blending it on the hand and just dabbing under the eye area in a slanted manner. You can see below the temple, and just focusing around my nose area and around my mouth area, on the center of forehead. You can see the beautiful finishing touch that I'm getting with this is going to make my makeup very much long lasting, plus very soft matte, and is not going to crease at all. And whatever extra bit of blush was there is completely blurred out with the help of this particular powder that I love. This trick works great. Now for highlighter, I want to have rosy glow on my cheeks, and for that I'll be using Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter in the shade Pillow Talk Glow, which is their best seller and the most preferred variant. So I'm taking a little bit of amount with the help of a brush and focusing on the highest points of my face, especially on the cheekbones. You can see it looks super glowy, yet very natural looking, rosy glow. I love it. On the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and the inner corner of my eyes, this rosy highlighter is matching really well with that Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Frog. On the brow bones, but for the inner corner of my eyes, I'm taking a slight bit of a precise brush and applying. So this gives a really nice application. And on top of that dewy liquid blush, I have applied a powder highlighter, which is like a very beautiful, softly and finely milled. It is not super chunky or glittery or in your face. It is just so nice. You can also watch my Charlotte Tilbury's holiday collection video. They have a really nice blush and highlighter mini palette and eyeshadow palette, which is my current favorite again. And yeah, this highlighter is just so good, so good. It is beaming. You can also build this up for an extra blinding look, but this kind of a natural glowy dewy effect is what I prefer. And on top of that dewy liquid blush, this powder highlighter sets so well, and it is going to be very long lasting, which is again great. And to make all my makeup steps super long lasting for the entire day, blush, highlighter should not be smudged and should be stay intact for the long hours. I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus in the variant Stay Over, which is an alcohol-free long lasting setting spray. I'm just applying a good spray of this on my entire face and dabbing it with the help of a sponge, especially on the forehead, below the bronzer slight bit, and on the inner portion of my face, just dabbing it nicely and allowing it to absorb completely onto my skin, and it's gonna work like magic. And again I'm gonna do a slight bit of a finishing touch, which is gonna ensure that your makeup is going to be completely sealed and most smooth looking. And for that I'm again using this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 1, and I'm just dabbing slight bit on the center of my forehead, under eye area, around my nose, slight bit around my mouth area, below the bronzer, to just cut and give a really nice sharp look, a chiseled lifted look. And this way Now you can see the cheeks are glowing, pink, highlighted, bronzy, and the eyes are glowing, glittery, beautiful, frosty. The nose is looking very much glowy and beautiful, and rest of my face is soft matte. The glow is peeking through, but still it is soft matte, and this way your makeup is going to be very, very long lasting. And don't forget the glossy lips. I love them. Now they are completely set and it looks beautiful, very smooth. And also this glossy lip stain from Colourpop has my heart. This is long lasting. So yeah, this is the final finished look. What do you say? This is amazing. I am loving this frosty pink eyes, beautiful rosy pink cheeks with pink lips. You can go ahead and just change the step as per your preference. You can apply other shades. You can follow these steps like application of the setting spray powder. The way I showed you, if you apply it exactly like that, you will get the most beautiful, flawless looking filter kind of effect on your beautiful face that we all beauties love. So yeah, this is a really nice technique that you can follow to make your makeup long lasting and fresh looking for the entire day. And for the Colourpop products, I am loving them. Oh my god, I can't wait to try the other shade, that is Rooftop Cocktails, and other shades as well, other products as well from Colourpop. I'm in love with the formulation. The concealer is super lightweight, blends effortlessly. The eyeshadow, oh my god, I'm in love with this frosty pink shade. And the lip tints, glossy lip stains. I'm in love with the formulation, very smooth and beautiful looking. They are beautiful. So from my side, Colourpop products are highly recommended, the ones that I've tried, and other products as well, they are my favorite. So again, purchase links are mentioned in description box, so don't forget to check, and do let me know your beautiful thoughts in comment box. Do subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified for my upcoming videos. I'll see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.